Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Platinum Point, and I'm here to bring you guys yet again another Weiss Schwarz deck profile. I hope you guys liked my Fujimi Fantasia Bunko deck list. I'm going to be showcasing a variety of builds that I've been testing with that set. I'm not done with that set. Trust me, you're going to see a lot more decks. But right now, I want to take a break from showcasing English and go right back to Japanese. And the deck that I'm here to showcase is Grisaia. So, without further ado, let's get onto the deck list. So I'm running a door pants combo. The pants combo is with the Yumiko finisher that I'll explain when we get to it. So without further ado, let's get onto the deck profile, starting with the zeros, where I am playing 4 copies of the Machina coin flip. So if you remember from the previous video, when she comes into play, not even comes into play, when she attacks, you may reveal up to the top 2 cards of your deck, send one of them to the waiting room, and then put the other one back on the top. So this is your trigger check. And at the start of your opponent's draw phase, you reveal the top card of your deck. If it's level 1 or higher, bounce it. So this allows you... This is basically your main utility, level 0. Since the other cards are not as strong in terms of utility-wise. So... let's get that out of the way. Next, we play 4 copies of the Kazuki level 0 bounce. So if you know what she does, it's on play, mill the top 2 cards. If one of them is a climax, you give another character plus 1500. And when one of your characters get front attack, you may pay 1, put this into memory, and bounce that character. So this allows you to save your characters from being reversed, especially against on reverse combos. And if you have to recycle your 1 step, it's really good at helping you shortcut that. Next, I play 3 copies of the Amane Rize. I mainly use her for the hand fixing. She's a 2/5 beat stick, and when she gets on reverse, you may look at the top 3 cards up to the top 3 cards of your deck, and add 1 Grisaia character to your hand and discard a card. So this is mainly for the hand fixing and utility that she gives with it. Next, I play 2 copies of the Yumiko tap self search brainstorm. She also has the on play ability. Look at the top card of your deck, put it leave it at the top, or put it at the bottom. So it's basically a 5-card brainstorm. The reason why we're only playing 2 is because we're playing the level 1 brainstorm from this set, and you kind of don't need that many Yumikos. Next, I play 2 copies of the 025 Kazuki. So what she does is, when she gets reversed, you may pay 1, put this into memory. And when she's in memory, anytime you or your opponent were to play a character that heals you from clock to waiting room, they have to discard a card. And since this build doesn't run standard healers, it runs stock healers, you don't have to worry about the anti-heal hurting you, since it's not sending it to waiting room. So this hurts standard decks from being able to recover or even stabilize at level 2. So the only decks that it doesn't hurt is like Konosuba, the Mirror Match, or any deck that runs a plethora of stock healers. So including Fate, Grand Order, Babylonia. So this is just mainly there to hurt the standard metagame. Next, we play 2 copies of the Sachi 00, which has an on-play ability. Discard a card from your hand and salvage the 1/1 feeding event. So what the 1/1 feeding event does is, you may pay 1, put this card into memory, salvage a character, and then reveal the top card of your deck. If it is level 0, you may put it into stock. So this is basically your main source of memory compression at the 0 and 1 step, mainly the 1 step, since it's a 1/1 event. And oftentimes I do get the stock recharge, since this deck runs a high 0 count and a very low level 1 count. and above. So this actually no, it runs a high level 1 count, but a low level 2 and 3 count. So you actually have a higher chance of hitting a 0 since you're running more zeros than 1s. But you mainly use it for memory compression, and it's hand fixing. And then the last level 0 I play is the Climax Swap Headmaster. So when she comes into play, you get the top 2 check, rearrange, and then pay 1, discard a Climax, salvage another Climax. So this mainly helps you set your 1 step up. Speaking of 1 step, we play 4 copies of the Sachi Climax combo with the door trigger. So what she does is when the Climax comes into play, you can either search your deck or salvage the 1-0 cigarette event. So basically, this is your cigarette event. So it's a mill 2, salvage a character equal to the total level of the total level of cards milled. So if you mill a Climax and an event, mainly either this or the 1-1 event, you get to salvage a level 1 or lower character, etc. So this is your main source of plussing, and it's a non-interactive plussing. And plus, she has the continuous effect of gaining 500 from equal to the total number of Grisaia characters on board. So she's your main form of plussing at the 1 step. Next, we play 2 copies of the Tap Self Salvage Brainstorm Sachi. She also gives front plus 500. So mainly, since we're playing 4 Brainstormers, I wanted to split that up. And the Salvage Brainstormer is actually really good in most situations, since you want to kind of dig for pieces that you need in the waiting room, rather than trying to hope that your RNG is good enough where you can safely keep the card that you're looking for in your deck to search with the Search Brainstormer. And then lastly, for the level 1s, we play 2 copies of the Kazuki Suicider. So she has the on-play memory effect. If you have 3 or more cards in memory, she gets plus 2k and a soul. So she becomes a 4/5 beat stick with an extra soul. So this allows you to basically do cheeky sides against standby decks. Since I've done it several times against standby decks for a side for 1 on a 2/2. It's just a really good overall beat stick to push for damage, and it's a good way to push damage and have a rebut for your opponent to try to force them to front to answer that lane. And then the only level 2 we play is the Yumiko Anti-Change Backup. For level 3s, we're only playing 7. It's actually a really small count, and that is 3 copies of the Kazuki Early Play Musashi, and 4 copies of the Yumiko Finisher. So she Climax combos with the Pants trigger. So when she comes into play, you may discard a card and put a card from your the top card of your clock into stock. So this bypasses your level 0 anti-heal Kazuki. And on Climax combo, you can on attack, you get to pay 1 to activate one of the following effects: Stock Swap, or burn 1, and it gains plus 2k. So this card allows you to basically, depending on your opponent's compression rates, stock swap them and hit as many climaxes as you can and swing for big damage, or hit for precision damage and swing big. So this allows you to set up really nice finishing combos, and it pairs well with the Musashis, since Musashis can punish compressions as well. So you basically get to see if you can either bait the cancel and then stock swap the rest, or stock swap and then just get the free damage in with the Musashis. So overall, I like Grisaia as a set. I even managed to get the nice Kazuki sleeve, since Kazuki is one of my favorite characters in the game. I mean, in the series. I hope you guys like this deck profile. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Stay on point. The next deck profile that you guys are going to see is the Japanese Bunny Girl set post movie. It is actually my choice door build. I've been testing around the movie Bunny Girl set along with Grisaia, so hope to show you guys that. And hopefully if I can get a few more deck testing in, I'll probably showcase more Fujimi lists and show you guys kind of what I've been testing with, even with Sao. I've been experimenting with Sao again. Lately with this pandemic, I've just been experimenting with a lot of decks. I want to thank Jack from 36 Cancel for being my testing buddy. He's kind of helped, and a couple of my teammates. I'll mention them later on. Check out our channel, our team channel. It's Team Ready to Lose. The link will be in the description below. Check it out. We only did a case opening so far. We're trying to do more videos, but we're just been really busy. So once again, this is Platinum Point. Balls, crack the like button, subscribe, and stay on point, guys.